So they're going to be forking out this $150 million, but why Hamilton? And I don't know if you want to jump on that, Keith, or Steve, or sorry, James.
Hamilton has a lot of waste. It's an industrial.
More than Burlington, more than Oakville.
Of course.
Yeah.
We're talking about sitting on a piece of property that's adjacent to U.S. Steel and ArcelorMittal. I mean, these people produce a tremendous amount of waste. That waste is the central for a for-profit company. We want to access, and we feel we do have enough feedstock out of 5 kilometers in that industrial base right now, so that we can use that, and we have intermodal transportation methods here if it's required that we need to. Give you, for instance, as to, you think trains are a bad thing. Well, trains right now, we've all seen the train ties, okay, that are absolutely soaked, okay, in petroleum, okay. Right now, where are they going, Kate?
At the moment, they should be being isolated, and they're not.
Well, you're saying should. I'm asking, where are they going? Today and for the last 20 years.
Understand they've been going into sealed landfill. Right.
And the venting of all the stuff that goes on. I know Hamilton has some methane recovery.
Yes, we do.
But you also understand that there is still venting from the floral cap, and every landfill in around Ontario does not have methane capturing. To that degree, it's 21 times, greenhouse emissions.
I
it's
understand
21
that.
times more toxic.
But your pollution control, just a moment though, before you paint this rosy picture, your pollution control filters from this plant will have to go into a sealed landfill as well.
That's right. And they will go to a certified toxic landfill, and the quantity is very, very small. So the byproduct is that we're clearing, we're clearing industrial waste now, we're creating energy, which is renewable energy, and the byproduct, it's not the company's fault that stuff that gets made has some toxicity in it, but we reduce it to a point where it can be easily moved to a designated toxic site now. And again, I stress, the numbers are incredibly small relative to what we're dealing with. You can pick one thing, I'm sure, and say, but you have to be practical overall. Look at what we are doing right now. By not being as environmentally sensitive as we should be, and I totally agree. My wife has a gold box. Okay, she's one of the poster kids for recycling. So I respect that, and the company respects it, and that's why I say the first instance, on the floor is to separate the recyclables and get them where they're supposed to be. We're putting in only the bad stuff that's filling up landfills.
Then how do you bump up your carbon content then when the garbage is too low for carbon to make decent gas?
Well, that's a very good question.
Plastic?
It's a very good question. Here's what we do, and it's part of perhaps why Kate might feel that the company hasn't been completely forthright, in that we are a company that has to negotiate with other companies for their tipping fees. Well, if we start going out and doing that, obviously those fees can change. And that's detrimental to our company's profitability. I don't think there's anything wrong with saying that. So when it's of no interest to us to go far afield to bring in waste when it's available. Now, if you're suggesting that we stop all of that, then let's shut down ArcelorMittal, for goodness sakes. I mean, we have to be practical. We are an industrial city. It made us a great city. It gave us an incredible middle class, and that's what we're trying to do. This technology at the center of what we're talking about will create 30 to 50 full-time jobs. It will create ancillary jobs around. Plus, with this in the hub of an industrial area, we're going to be into a situation where we're going to draw cluster businesses that will form very close to us, so that we're going to be, the big spread is going to be significant in good paying, clean energy, clean tech jobs.